much, Owen and Andy. And that was indeed the last game of the evening. Alliance able to take down the Venomancer, dare I say. It took them a little while. And at some point, I wrote down mic on. That's nice. Yay, welcome back.
Yay, Shearer.
Great. I have a mute button that I abused and I forgot I turned it on.
So all that really, really insightful stuff you just said.
I was super insightful. It was really good. But yeah, I mean, I actually wrote down on my notebook, it's happening! Because it was almost happening again, the same story as the first game. This time, though, they were able to finish it out. Lumi, what did you think about the game?
I mean, it was the second time, so it wasn't surprising them anymore. They got Quick Guardian Greaves, they got a Veil of Discord, they got MKB to go through the evasion that they were throwing on the cores of Radiant.
Slightly earlier pipe.
They also got BKBs on both of their own cores, so at least it was delaying the Venom damage. And the Sudoku from S4, like, that was the ultimate heal they needed. So
yeah, it was pretty.
That was a pretty clutch play. For me, what was cool about this game is we saw all the power of Leshrac still. We were talking about how he shines in the support role now, but he's still a deadly core. I mean, if you get a start like that, or 19 Bloodstone charges, I think when he suicided, he was at like 27 Bloodstone charges.
Yeah,
the hero is still very, very powerful, and even though he's been nerfed, he's still more than pickable.
I guess for me, Clinks was the surprise pick. Like we were talking about it during the draft, they needed like physical damage to deal with the Huskar, and that gave them both the push and the physical damage. And like the solo pick-off potential of that hero was insane. It was really nice.
And Luminous has selected some replays again for us for a Luminous analysis.
all right, it's late, guys, so let's just jump into it.
All right.
Okay.
All right, and this replay I selected is not because it's amazing, like strategic or whatever, but it was a cool individual play. So teamfight breaks out, S4 is doing things, he's tanking it up. Actually, I want to go towards the end of the fight, so if we want to speed it up. I mean, this is, okay, Scriff, please, speed it up, not slow it down. Or we can watch it too, but, you know, Monkey doing a good job fighting. Actually, Alliance is a goddamn script.
We can watch them heal in slow-mo.
Yeah, we can watch them heal. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. That Venomancer ult constantly, though, is like...
Actually, the reason that S4 has done so well this game is because the first two Aegis they got.
Yeah.
And, you know, Klings is one of the few heroes in this game that could do it. All right, so this chase that we're going on here, I think Loda comes in and tried to finish the kill, but obviously Loda was quite squishy at this point because he lost his death pack and he was about to die. So if I want to slow down here, he's gonna die. Okay, not that slow. S4 gonna give him a like buddy bottle charge, right?
Yeah.
And he just regens up a bit and he's gonna survive the slight. And when I saw that in the back room, I was like in the middle of my alphabet. I was like, oh!
In the middle of your alphabet?
The middle of the alphabet, that's where O is. Or towards the middle.
Oh, fair enough. I've never heard that before.
That's really good, actually.
But sometimes I'm in the start of my alphabet.
Okay, that's it.
So you're sleeping.
And then he survived. I was like, that's an amazing play.
Nice.
Yeah, that was pretty clutch. It was an exciting game. It was good to see Alliance start strong and then actually close out the game. And Dreskel talked about it a lot in the draft, but they had the heroes to do it. Clinks and Lesh allowed them to siege the towers and actually pull out a win this time.
But that is the point of saying it. They pulled out a win. It did not come easy. So at this point, next time, if they would face, ban out the Veno?
Look, I totally disagree with everybody hating on Alliance. If you look at both games, they had a 20k lead last game and they had a 25k lead this game. The reason they weren't able to finish it last game is because they got blindsided by a strategy. It happens to the best of us. Like, it just happens. Sometimes you build the wrong item.
Yep.
And sometimes you lose game because you build the wrong item.
They faced the same type of lineup and they were able to deal better with it.
That shows strength.
But it was still not an easy win. It still took them quite a bit of effort to actually pull this one out.
They didn't roll over them, but Monkey Business is very good at defending. I think they've proven that in this series and other games we've seen. They are very resilient, tenacious.
The heroes they pick as well, like, are inherently good. Like, Ember Spear, Venomancer, like, these are all...
He's incredible at defending.
The Centaur with Ags, man, they kept everybody alive for such a long time. Leshrac was doing Pulse Nova, but they weren't feeling it early on because of the Centaur Ags.
Those are the Pulse Nova tickles, Lumi.
Yeah,
but the heroes were all good, but Zeor, which hero was the best?
Oh my god, it's time!
It's time to pick the best hero.
Is it Leshrac still?
I've thought a lot about this, and we said that it can't be a hero that has not been played. So, like Darkseer, for example, off the table because he was banned in every single game. We've seen Lesh ignored and banned mostly. I was thinking the Earthshaker. I dropped some hints today with my Earthshaker shirt. And then things changed. Dun, dun, dun. And I didn't want to pick the most predictable pick, but it was the only pick. It was obviously Dazzle. That hero had an incredible week. Are you kidding me? What? Dazzle, if we look at the win rate of all the heroes played this week, I haven't crunched the numbers, but Dazzle, it feels like he has won so many games.
When you started off
Except
with
the one just now.
I thought you were thinking of a Doom, maybe?
I thought so too.
I thought you were going to say Venomancer.
Well, if it was today,
you could say
Venomancer. But yeah, okay, we saw him yesterday as well. But I think Dazzle has been the consistent winner throughout this entire week.
True.
He's really had a good win rate, and even though he didn't win this game, there were still a lot of really clutch graves that allowed them to stay in that game for so long.
Yeah, the previous game shows the power of him.
Yeah, I mean, Fly played incredible Dazzle in game 1 of this series.
If you were one of the lucky people who said Dazzle with a good motivation on facebook.com/ROG Nordic, only one of you will win this, and it's exactly this motherboard.
It has been touched by Shane.
It's
that
been
adds
touched
the value.
by Shane.
Does it?
Actually,
I hope so.
ASUS will actually contact you, and they will sort it out. So keep an eye
I wore my
on your
static
mailbox.
bracelet, so it's fine.
We actually can put down the motherboard. We have a chance to talk to the one and only AdmiralBulldog in a winner's interview. Hello, Bulldog. Congratulations on your game.
Hello.
Hello. That doesn't sound like Bulldog at all.
Dance game?
Dance game indeed. Who am I talking to?
S4?
The captain.
The captain. Oh, hey, S4.
He ran
sorry.
away.
He actually literally ran away?
Yeah, he literally ran away.
Oh, but that's good that I talked to you because I'm really curious. So you had a bit of a rough game 1. And obviously you're an experienced team, you have all experienced players, and you've been in that situation before. But what was the speech like for us that haven't been in those situations before? What was the speech like in between game 1 and game 2? How did you deal with that?
Speechless.
Speechless?
No, but it was pretty simple. We knew exactly why we lost the game. And it was very... We watched a bit of the replay because we had like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So we saw right away in the replay why we lost these base fights. And we kind of fixed it in the game too.
What did you see in the replay? Out of interest.
First of all, the Venom ults. He's playing with he's rushing Aghanim's and Veil.
Yeah.
So he has no mobility item. And we let him get five-man ults on us, which means he will just kill everyone. So basically, we don't let Venom ult us more than like 2 heroes. That's how we win fights, pretty much.
Were you at any point worried that in game 2 it would happen again?
No, I mean, it was pretty simple, straightforward. We had like, they didn't have Night Stalker there, so we could basically catch them with our Yules or whatever. Doom, we could Doom Venom even though we Doom Husker. But yeah, the Husker Night Vision made it a lot simpler for them to like not get caught with the Venom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, we had like a more scary lineup in the game too, where we could punish the Venom if he walked forward also. So yeah.
Well, I have a question about Necrolite actually. What's the, like a lot of teams have been picking up lately, and I'm just wondering why all of a sudden is Necrolite coming back in? Is it like the Glimmer Cape nerf or what's up?
No, it's mainly like early game. This hero is this hero is like if you buff one's hero early game, then people are gonna pick him up more. That's usually how it is in Dota patches. So you can play a bit greedier with this hero on safe lane, like do dual lanes and stuff like that, and you can punish offlaners very hard right now. So yeah,
cool.
That's it.
So I'm curious about the team dynamic. Obviously, you were on Team Secret before, now back on Alliance. How are you enjoying, I'm assuming you're enjoying being back on a full Swedish squad?
Yeah, I mean, right now we're boot camping, so we're trying to make things right in the team.
So you can't say that right now because they'll hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you said I'm hating it here.
So how are my nuts working out on the team?
It's doing very good, and it's like we 4 people have been playing with Alliance before, and he's coming into the team, so it's like a lot to learn, you know, our mindset and stuff. If he comes from another team, so I mean, I've been playing the team for like 1 year or more, so I share the mindset of everyone in the team. But Minus has to come into the team with another mindset, but he's learning very fast.
Cool. Are you gonna keep boot camping until after the major qualifiers?
Not sure. Nothing planned right now, but maybe.
Okay, well, good luck with that, and thank you for taking the time to talk to us as well. You gave us some very enjoyable games to watch.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you too. Have a great evening.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was S4 of Alliance, and with today's games played, we can actually take a look at the standings and see how the teams are looking at the moment, as we have got Alliance with an extra point and also Monkey Business at least 1 point. To be honest, I want to just call out here. So the very first thing I asked Owen today, or one of the first things I asked Owen today on the show, how do you think the results were?
What was his response?
His response was up to a 4-0. Like, they're going to take all the games. And he didn't hesitate at all. He was like, no, they're going to do that.
This is probably the first time
golly, Shiver, that didn't happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen, for sure. I have to say, though, I mean, they did play really well as well. It just seemed like they have to figure out how to deal with the laning stage better, because later on in the game, they are having the chance to come back, but they don't really do it that well. And look at that. It's back.
Where'd you find it?
I thought we lost it.
We actually did lose it. Yes. So previous season we had a red button, and every day on the show an alarm went off, and we pressed the button and something crazy happened. People will remember the mariachi band. That was a red button, amongst other things. But then the button got lost during the summer.
It's very advanced. It's plugged into something.
It's plugged into something called air energy.
I hope we get food when we press the button.
That'd be nice.
If it just started raining cheeseburgers, I would be in heaven.
We got like 100 cheeseburgers.
We had 100 cheeseburgers with one of the buttons.
I'll take like 2.
Let's hope for that one.
Yeah? All right, fingers crossed.
The only downside was they were slightly cold.
Okay.
I'm not picky right now.
Yeah, I do cold cheeseburgers.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we're pressing there's a taxi.
He just pulls up.
Limousine. Oh, you can go home. No, it is very late, though. Actually, we have a bit of a break with the DreamLeague. So the next time the DreamLeague is on is the 14th of October. However, we might be back a little bit earlier, of which I can't say a lot just yet, but it might be slightly major. It's very, okay. So we're hopefully going to be back earlier than that. But DreamLeague will continue on the 14th of October. Thank you so much for tuning in, for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.
We're not pressing the button.
No, we're not pressing the
We're not pressing the button.